I grew up in Italy and watched my aunt and mother getting dressed to go to the market in their clicky heels. They chose fresh seasonal ingredients and brought the ingredients home to make their meals. As a registered dietitian, I know that true Italian food is the healthiest, but I also know it's how they lived and how they ate their food too. How can a busy New Yorker live in Italian? I will show you how, and I will show you how to do it all in style. This is Living in Italian. Fiorella, I'm a registered dietitian, and today I'm going to show you how to cook Italian style, some healthy recipes in your New York City apartment. So we're going to go ahead today and we're going to start with some Swiss chard. Went to the market and picked up this really great seasonal leafy green. And this is full of vitamin A and vitamin C and a lot of the different fat-soluble vitamins as well, and lots of fiber. Is going to make your skin glow. So what we're going to do is we're going to chop that up and we're going to make a nice recipe for it as a side or a warm salad for winter time as well. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to come up with a really nice dressing for our salad, for our Swiss chard. So we're going to use an old Italian technique, and that is using sardines to kind of flavor, sardines or sardine paste to kind of flavor the leafy greens, which is a really common thing in southern Italy where my family is from and where I was born. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get some really good quality extra virgin olive oil and just coat the pan. Let's put this pan on medium heat so it doesn't overcook the herbs. And we're going to go ahead and start with some fresh garlic. And as you are cutting this up and chopping it up, it is going to be releasing the enzyme called allicin. And what we're going to do is continue to chop that up, and this allicin is going to take on a microbial effect in the recipe. So it's really good for you, especially in cold season. So we're going to go ahead and put that in, and mind you, if this is getting too irritating for you to do this by hand, it's just as well to do it with chopped up or garlic paste to put in there. It'll still have the allicin in it that's activated, and that's much easier. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to get some sardines, and this is going to give the base of the flavor of a very savory flavor profile to these leafy greens, to the Swiss chard. And so we're going to go ahead and put that in there, and it's going to give us a nice savory little pang. Once it's actually demolished in this recipe here, you're not going to really see that it's the sardine. It's actually just about the flavor here. So I'm going to go ahead and take this and we're going to start stirring. Also the peperoncino, which gives it a very spicy kick to it. Another very common antimicrobial spice in Italy that we can do. You can actually dry red peppers and hang them in your kitchen like my grandmother used to do, and that will last you all season long. So go ahead and just coat this pan a little bit like this. Add a little bit more olive oil there, and a little bit of citrus with some lemon, just to liven things up and adding some acid to this. And we've already kind of washed our Swiss chard, and we're just going to chop it very roughly. The bits don't have to get too small because it's going to be great. And there you are, just right off the stalk like that. And we're going to take it, and look how beautiful these leaves are. This is all chock full of vitamins and minerals. I'm going to add it just right in there, kind of move them around. You know, in Italy, we only have like one basic thing. We're not like Martha Stewart that has a utensil for every use. We basically use our hands and one utensil to just like move everything around here. The best thing to do is to really pay attention to your vegetables. I learned in Italy that when you take care of your vegetables, they take care of you. So if they're delicious, you will eat them. So we're going to go ahead and put the Swiss chard in the pan. Now this is going to be a very quick saute. One of the reasons we're doing that is we don't want to wilt the leafy greens so much, namely because overcooking a leafy green actually makes a lot of the nutrients drain out of it. So to keep them intact, we're going to go ahead and give it just a really quick saute. We're going to add a bit more olive oil over it and turn that up just a tiny bit. Now, you don't want the colors to turn. You want to keep the colors intact. Go ahead and put a little bit more sea salt in there to taste. Go ahead and taste it as you go along. A lot of Italian recipes don't actually have ingredient amounts because you want to taste as you go along and you are custom making it to your own palate. So that works out better family per family. So what you want to do is just saute very quickly so it takes up all of the nice savory taste of the sardines and the garlic and the peperoncino. And we're going to go ahead and just kind of toss this around just for a few more minutes. Actually, a few more seconds. I'm going to take it just before it loses its brightness. And you see how beautiful it's starting to kind of just wilt without losing that bright green color there that we're looking for. All the vitamins A and E and that are being enhanced by the olive oil as well. They're allowing it to be absorbed when you're eating them. So there you are. That's all. So that really took no time. So it's not true. You do have time to cook. Even if you're a busy New Yorker and you're coming home from work and you have 2 minutes to do this, that's the way it should look. Nice and lively in grain with the red stalk still in there. It's quicker than seamless, and it's delicious, and it's fresh, and you know exactly where it came from and what is in it.